Alright, hello everyone. We are back setting up for hole number 2, which is a par 5 with some reasonable length to it. Now, I am going to hope that this is downwind, and just for today, we might just go for it just to kind of show you what it would look like if you do go for it. So we might just do that, especially, as you can see, I have quite a few Titans. So might be a time for us to pull them out and just kind of go for things just to get your bearings, because there is going to be guys that eagle this one, and I want to make sure that you guys are prepared to eagle it as well. Now I will probably back off and show you the layup shot as well tomorrow, just so you kind of have one of each case. So we're going to be doing both, but I'm also making the assumption that they're giving us downwind, which I feel is a pretty safe assumption. I feel like it's very safe to assume that it's going to be downwind here. I think, putting it downwind on par 5s like this really creates a fair setup for everybody, so they can, you don't have to worry about guys with massive clubs being able to just rip apart a course, and for instance, guy with club like me can't get across the water, and they set it up this way, so at least even with marginal to average clubs, shot, it's still feasibly possible, just very unlikely. So it is going to be a little bit of a challenge to do what I'm about to do, but we're going to do our best to give it a go here. You see I have more than enough Titans, so that's going to be my ball of choice. You don't really have to get super aggressive on this fairway, so you're actually probably going to just see me. I'm right at max Titan, and I'm putting almost 2 backspin, and I'm not going to do anything fancy. I'm not worried about it, getting to the last bit of fairway, as I'm not going to need it. This isn't a very lengthy power shot, so I don't got to get super aggressive. There's, 5-10 yards within the fairway's edge is plenty enough to get there. So even if you do go into the rough, what's nice about this is you can just easily lay up, just like you're seeing out here there, and give yourself an eagle run. So it's not the end of the world to make that mistake. The only thing that changes is kind of maybe your approach. Here you can see I can just get it over there. So there's 2 ways to go about this. I can just go straight forth here and try to just edge it over to the other side, which I'm pretty sure, I feel pretty safe that it makes it. It's very close, but I do feel that it does make it. So why don't we just go this way just today, and I'll make the necessary adjustments tomorrow. And perfect shot. Perfect ball. Like I said, I do anticipate that it just missed by a half a yard, not very much. And as you can see, that's the first time I've hit the water on this account. Lose a ball out of bounds, first time out of bounds on this account. So, unlocking some achievements with that shot. But just keep in mind, especially if you buy the new globes, that you can easily pull off the shot I just did. It'll be great shot. Guys will be doing that, so it's something you have to consider. If guys are easily getting this eagle in this hole, you also need to be getting that eagle if you want to win, if you want to score in the top 10, because all the guys in the top 5, are going to be at least 1 out of 2 on this hole. So just something that you have to keep in mind. Now we will go about this the other way, so you can see this method in action as well. we are just going to utilize some curl here, get semi-aggressive with our aim. As you can see, I'm just kind of landing it very close to the rough's edge here. I'm just going to keep it away just a little bit, and also factor in some downwind. Just try to figure out how much power to set here. There you see, perfect ball. And let's see, just rolling it into the fairway, so you can see this is the other option. So I got to kill 2 birds with 1 stone here. I'm showing you both of the options to get in your eagle here. As you can see, the hardest thing is getting the ball back to the right enough. So maybe a katana would be even that much easier for you to just easily kind of do it and get that hole. So what I'm going to do for just today is let her have this one, and we are going to move on to hole number 3. And keep in mind, that it's going to be a hole that you have to find a way to probably get that eagle. So, picking up those new globes could be your ticket to success, but not necessarily necessary. As you can see, I can still get over. The better clubs you have with curl and topspin, you can see I basically have the minimal amount of topspin necessary. So here, if you're looking for the 4850 number. As long as you have a club with 50 topspin, and you can see my snipers are not quite developed enough, eventually I switch over to sniper for that shot. And you can see here, Big Dog 77 curl. You are going to want to utilize all of that. As you can see, if I had 76 curl, I may not have got back to the fairway. So that's the big number that you want to look at. And I just wanted to pull this up just so you could see. So here you can see the topspin, even at a 1, is almost enough, and curl is almost enough. So you can almost pull that off with a hammerhead 1. You definitely can pull it off with a cat 1. You can see the curl and the topspin are very similar to a Big Dog 4. So unlocking those could be your ticket if you have, if you got them through the golden shot, for example. Could also be nice alternatives to get to the other side. But like I mentioned, tomorrow I will lay up for the pitch and go through the pitch as well for you guys. So good luck with that hole. I'll see you guys for hole 3 coming up.